alignment between these big words. We have talked about multidisciplinary approaches, so how multidisciplinary approaches can be done. But then at the same time, when we are going to multidisciplinary approaches, how as a university we can design new pedagogies through which we can convert the lessons for which the character building of our students being done, and they can contribute into the society, bringing values at the same time. So I think I'm trying to combine all these different words that we have learned in a couple of days. But there's a case study, and it's an international symposium which was held last year, August 2024. In this symposium, I had an opportunity to combine different universities together. But not only different universities together, but different disciplines together. The discipline starts with the concepts and the preachers, which are coming from the ancestors in terms of poetry. For example, Chancellors. It's a Sufism concept that we started with, blended it with the Art and Design University, and then blend artificial intelligence into it, so that very important component of industrial revolution should not be left over. This international symposium, in fact, allows us to talk about these sustainable development goals. And sustainable development goal, only one goal has been chosen, talks about the climate change. And from the climate change concept, how it can be reflected into a very different kind of pedagogy. You can read the word, the title here, which says equality. Equality means all the poetry that has been done by Chancellors, but that only talks about the environment. Environment in terms of mountains, in terms of river, in terms of environment friendly, everything that is green. And this green now is being shifted into the nature and culture. So we have the culture, we have the lessons from the ancestors, but then how can we reflect it and connect it to the nature? And then from there, from green, Latin, nature and cultural combination, a work has been evolved that is then shifted into the classrooms. Let me share with you some glimpse of that work. Now this glimpse shows that how we started it. We started to learn from the lessons of the poetry. You can see at the end, there is a bed, we call it in Sindhi a bed. It's a poetry. You and me, who are not very good in Sindhi, may not be easily understand what this preaching being done into this poetry. But what we can do, we can convert it into a different language. See this section here. Every word that is written in Sindhi, in fact, is translated into English. Every word of a single line, single sentence. Can I just have it? Share it. The translation of every word of one language to the other language. Who can do that? Of course, the person who is coming from the Sufi university have more concept and more insights and more understanding of that poetry. What I did is connecting the people of University of Sufism with the University of Art and Design. We made our students in the Art and Design University sit in the classrooms, and we allowed the faculty from the Sufism University to talk about the bed and the poetry with the lessons what they are sharing. The lesson which was coming from the poetry being reflected in a simple language to the artists. Those artists who are sitting in the classroom have been asked to conceive and narrate a story and think of the story in terms of their own creativity. From this poetry, from Sindhi language to English language, this work has been created by the students. Students work on art and design, understanding that how the lessons which are there in the poetry, we cannot shift it directly to the student in order to connect the building, or in order to look into any other SDGs. So whether it's climate change, whether it's no poverty, whether it is character building, it's judgment, it's peacefulness, it's justice, or even it's a partnership. So how the lessons can be
माशाल्लाह से आपने जितने भी हमारे हमारे सिंधी शायर थे मशहूर हैं सबके लिए। आपने सुना हो खुशहाल खान खटक को भूल गई, रहमान बाबा को भूल गई, थोड़ा बहुत उनको टच कर दे तो अच्छा होता है।
सर हम आपको बुलाएंगे to our university, but of course it will be your responsibility to